Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. With me is Nexus. How you doing, man? Nexus is here. I hope. Let's see. Did I mess something up? Nope, did not.
I'm here. I'm having trouble.
All right, that's cool. So we have a game today that's just, in fact, started, and it's a Wireplay game from the Wireplay League here in Division 2. It's Premature Pills versus quipe. Currently, Premature Pills is in the red, like that, and quipe is in the other. So yeah, for anyone who don't know, Nexus is an American caster, and he's also a main sniper, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, we have just loaded up the game here, and loaded up. I mean, we were about ready to go with 8 seconds on the clock here. Let me know when you're get all your stuff sorted here, as we're about to start in a couple of seconds here.
Oh, lovely news. My TF2 just crashed.
That's okay, because ours did too, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we just had a pause just as we started, so that is fine.
Oh, good. Hopefully I can restart TF2 soon.
Yeah. There's been some updates and stuff like that. So yeah, welcome to Blackout Gaming TV, of course, Wireplay, Season 10, Week 4, Division 2, Premature Pills versus quipe. And I think Premature Kills has one merc, and that is Candle. And it looks like the pause is over and then resumed again to allow players to connect. So apparently a lot of issues today, also with Twitch TV. Some routing issues there over here in Europe. That other place on the planet. So yes.
Across the pond.
Yeah, you know, you can wade across if you have really long legs. So as for sentry position, we have the almighty engineer guy, wherever he is. Where is the engineer? He's there somewhere. The red NG. Wig, yeah, there he is. Actually took the teleporter back to... Okay. He apparently took the teleporter back to second, and it looks like the pause is over. And we are finally starting here. Setup time is just over, and the engineer is nowhere where he needs to be. Here he is. Here he comes. Yes. So currently watching the Pinks cam, the sniper for Premature Pills. Currently just watching the sightline here to see if he can get anything. Sees the Delman and actually gets him with a nice body shot there, so that's a nice little pick. Of course, being on the blue team, you can just hurl yourself at the opponents and they will kill you and you will respawn and stuff like that. So I'm watching Miss Animator here. Trying to get the stab on the sniper. Does get Pinks, so nice little pick there. Haven't seen too much aggression coming out of the attackers right now. And yeah, finally they are pushing the cart. Devilman is in position, heavy as well. The sentry is gone as well. Got taken out there, and yeah, the Premature Pills just seem to be pushing forward. But, oh, Pimp and Dave, he's behind. He's in a very good position. In fact, he's going to get the medic pair if the pyro doesn't see him, but it does get spotted, and the pyro takes him out, so nice pyro work there. As we have, yeah, actually a teleport back here. The engineer's just, Engineer Wig is just
I am back
here.
in, so...
Yes, welcome. You just missed the first point there. Nothing too out of the ordinary. The engineer picked up the sentry and left. And the attackers, of course, quipe being in the blue, and Premature Pills being in the red here. And I think this engineer is... Well, he yeah, he disconnected.
Sentry already?
Yeah. No, he disconnected, so actually defenders have no sentry right now. And this is probably where the pause happened.
They're looking for a pause.
Yeah, you know, having an engineer is kind of important on blue team. I mean, red team.
On red.
Also on blue, you know, mini sentries, you know, very, very annoying little things. So, yeah, nice positioning here by Pimp and Dave here, just hiding in this corner. He's going to stab. I think he's going to get this Demo Man, actually. And, yeah, he gets the engineer, and Pimp and Dave being the spy for Premature Pills here. So, what are you seeing so far?
Not much, because I just got in, but I am furiously switching. That's it. Pimp and Dave's dead. I can't switch to his camera. But, I saw the NG disconnect, and I'm thinking that's why they lost, you know, a lot of this point so prematurely. I don't know if he's back in. It looks like he is. Yeah, blue team, they're kind of swarming this upper lobby where the NG usually builds. They're not letting him get back in. I think they're just going to have to set up on third on red team.
Yeah, Lantec also has a full Uber, so there isn't... Oh, Uber popped for the blue team here. Where was that pop? I think it was a Force, actually.
It was up in the lobby. I believe the Scout forced it, actually.
Yeah, nice Force there. So, yeah, the defenders are still holding the cart here, so that's pretty good. Oh, look out for this. Apparently it took 5 reds to kill that one scout, because he was just all over the place, apparently, around the cart.
Watching Pimp and Dave right now as he harasses a little soldier and just kind of dead ringers out.
This animator taking down pinks there and actually gets put on fire, so a nice little pick there. Of course, spies killing snipers is nothing new. It's the old duel all the way back from the update, actually, so that's kind of an ancient duel right there. So right now we're seeing kind of blue team finally being able to cap the point here, and they aren't... they're very scattered, actually, when I look at them with these outlines through the walls here, and they're kind of all over the place. And,
yeah, you got some by
just
the
look
cart,
at the amount of space Premature Pills just gave up here for free. There's like so much empty where there's like nothing. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that whole tunnel in the house, I mean, it was not occupied for a while there. Blue was holding out by yard. I think they actually thought red was there, but they've actually given up half this yard, even where that little hill is, all the way up to, you know, 3rd point. I think they can really take that ground back, but they're not.
A bit of a major misread of the situation here. Here comes the doctor with his heavy... the medic is actually called the doctor, that's cute. And Uber popped here, counter Uber popped as well. Sentry did get taken out, and we have a bit of an engagement here. Looks like, I don't think Blue's gonna... Yeah, Blue Heavy gets taken out.
Stayed alive for a while there.
Yeah, it was quite the
don't know how he was, Oh, Blue NG setting up an offensive sentry right there. It's going up, and it's going to get a few kills, but looks like, yeah, it went down real fast.
And Swashy here actually shot his friendly sentry just to help, I guess. Look at Pimpin'. Pimpin' Dev gets spotted, so he's not going to be able to do too much here as we move on to the favorite part of the map, which, you know, is the last point.
Oh, last point.
Let's see.
Blue team, they've gotten all 3 of these points really easily.
Yeah, they could have pushed even more when they did, but they just give that entire yard situation. They just neither team read that correctly, and I guess both teams thought the enemy was there or something. But yeah, the sentry is. What do you think of this sentry placement for the?
Oh, where is it? Let me check.
It's right.
Oh, right there on a. I've not seen that sentry placement.
That
I don't
is
agree
so
with it.
easily to be killed here. And look, the spy is right above it.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna. I hope he's gonna move it up because that sentry doesn't...
It can get dropped down on, and it doesn't have any vision. I mean, I don't agree with that spot right there.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna build it level 3 and then carry it up.
I'm actually putting my spec cam right on the sentry to see if it can actually see that upper lobby. It can, it looks like, but not very much.
Nice soldier work there by Odsibum. Did not get the medic though, but did force him down on the low ground. So, despite being shot by that sentry and the sentry actually being able to do something, I think we're gonna see the engineer's moving up. He's probably gonna put it exactly where he was. Which is an interesting choice.
That was quite the choice by him, I guess.
Yeah, so we have the doctor here, going to have a full Uber, and I think they're going to go upstairs, because that seems to be the very popular choice here. That's also where Red Team is holding, so they should really get a sniper on the side and try and get a medic pick from like the right-hand side of the drop-down where you can get up without being spotted.
It's looking like they actually have been keeping their soldier and a scout up there in that lobby on left in red, but it got cleared out. I mean, they could position a sniper there or some pick class to,
yeah,
they need
the doctor
a medic
taking
pick.
a lot of damage there, and he actually goes down to Campbell. Very nice pyro play indeed, and yeah, this push did not work, and a lot of players down for blue, so Red Team finally got some breathing room, and I think what they're going to be doing is not rely on the sentry for their hold, judging on their dispenser location. I guess they're going for sentry only for, I guess, some sort of backup, and not rely on that as their, crutch like most teams do. Usually they put it in the back and wrangle the hell out of it from the back, but not in this case.
Yeah, it's looking like they're using the sentry as almost like a last resort so that their team can hold a little bit ahead and, push them back when they need to, and the sentry's just there in case someone gets on the cart.
And I think the engineer also lost his loadout, so he doesn't have the Wrangler. That could probably be why. He has the pistol, which really sucks with the loadout system. When you time out, often you lose your loadout, so hopefully I guess that's sorted. And we got the spy here, actually, he sees everything, but like killing the combo when they're up there with the pyro is just so hard. It's impossible to not get spotted. Oh, but the soldier ran into the spy and he's going to take him out with the black box. Nice work by VJ, just accidentally walking into the spy there.
Both teams once again have Uber. It's just a question of if Doctor wants to push in or wait until they get some picks.
Yeah, you mentioned this earlier in the before we started the game that like Europeans like to play so passive. Do you think we're seeing some of that here? Well, not
Yeah,
exactly
no,
right
we're
now,
actually
though.
seeing some aggression as Doctor pushes in right now, clearing a few of the team out right now. Blake is actually just Girauding the spawn. Red team Ubering though behind them all on the combo. Very nice work right there. Blue team's wiped except for 2 players.
Yeah, so I mean that Uber it did not, they got the sentry, but they didn't get the majority of the defending players there. But they moved the cart, and that's really all you need to do. Yesterday we saw a push that they didn't really kill anyone; they just pushed the cart, and they still won. So just doing the objective really helps.
Yeah. Red team's actually taking some ground here. They're holding outside of the house on last, inside the yard actually.
Yeah, I like the positioning of their soldier and their scout. Kind of having the sniper as bait, and then going in and letting their sniper get killed and not finish off the player that killed the sniper there. So I think Niels could actually have gone a bit closer to the there, and I like how the soldier was like hiding in the bush.
I see what their soldier scout are doing. They're doing the milk box, where the scout runs milk and he runs black box.
Oh, that's called the milk box?
Yeah, we call it that on our team.
Alright, well, from now on that's called the milk box. Very nice little flank there. Pimp and Dave working on that teleporter, taking it out. Candle here has actually spotted the spy, and the spy's actually on the low ground over here. So I don't think he will get spotted immediately. He is on, let's see, what is he using? I think he's using the Cloak and Dagger. He has to be.
Well, Pimpin' Dave is really far back. If you get onto his camera, he's right by Blue's spawn right now.
Yeah.
He's just waiting up there.
Like, the only picks he could get is probably the scout or the spy when they come out the door, and that's pretty much it. Kind of not really being where he needs to be. He needs to get the medic. Both teams have full Uber right now, so... But the cart is moving backward. They haven't even touched it. And Forced came in here from Artisan. Did not get the Forced OS. A forced attempt from the soldier. Did not work too well. But, oh, look at the positioning from Anti. He has some nice position here, getting those sticks up there. Doing the plop-plops. And, yeah, nothing else. Nothing in particular happening right now. Blue
I'm liking that Blue's NG is setting up a sentry just to make sure they don't take that ground again like they did last time. Oh, it gets spammed out though. That's going down pretty easy.
I think he should have been running mini sentries and just wrangle those if you have the opportunity, because they're really good for area denial. And the blue team's holding really far back. They just, I guess they're not too sure how to proceed with this. They seem to be just very afraid of the enemy, and they seem like these teams seems to be very afraid of each other. That's why we're seeing a lot of passivity. They're just afraid to die, I guess.
Yeah, they are. I'm really thinking that Blue just needs to force an Uber on Red so that they can push in, because when you're trading Ubers on Barn Blitz last, it just doesn't work.
Like, they know the medic is up top. Well, they should know, and somehow the sniper is still in the middle here, and he sees nothing because there's nothing in the main door. And he doesn't even touch the cart, he just keeps letting it go backwards. So kind of a big mistake here, not having the, what they should have done is, well, what they need to do is grab this area on the right-hand side, and then kind of just spam out of there, but they're just hanging out outside, not really doing anything. Here comes the Uber on a Pyro alone, and he's going to air blast. Oh, nice air blasts here. Gets the power closet down on the low ground, so that's a nice little work there.
Yeah, they're just getting body blocked out. Like, this is what happens when you try and trade Ubers. I mean...
They do get the medic, though, and they keep their own medic alive. Yes, that is a very nice pick indeed. The sentry is gone down.
Red losing players right now.
Nice headshot by Pinks. They're getting the Doctor in midair. Throws to Girardi, throws to PP, and the Blue Heavy is in Girardi. I think the soldier's going to be able to clean him up nice and easy.
No, he can't. He's getting spammed out. Blue's pushing this cart. It's looking like they're going to cap it unless the Pyro air blast them all off. Lighting everyone on fire with the medic right now, but Blue pushes that in, and that's GG. Or good round, I guess. Yeah,
that was a good round. A bit lengthy. And I think we have, yeah, teams have been switched. Now we got the Premature pills in the blue and a quipe here. So yeah, we saw very passive game here. Surprisingly passive considering this is Europe. This is passive for Europe even, so.
Wow, that is a lot of suicides for the NG right there. That is more than I'm used to.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't really matter, so you can probably just suicide everybody but the medic if you really wanted to. But I think it's kind of excessive. Oh, interesting sentry placement, actually. What do you think of this? This is kind of new. I think this is more of a hold sentry. I don't think there will be... Well, is this an entrance? If this is an entrance, he's just going to pick it up. No, it's an exit. Yeah, they're definitely going to go for a hold on first here, as opposed to what we see usually is that they just retreat to second when things get too dicey. But they're a contestant to contest the first point. They really want to not give it up. And I think that's a good choice there.
Yeah, I think they're trying to milk all the time they can out of every point, because they do want to hold them off for the 11 minutes. I mean, that's a pretty sizable amount of time, and they'd be able to cap it. And they just want to not give them first point.
Interesting choice that the defending soldier is actually going to go for direct hit. That's a very interesting choice indeed. Maybe he wants to kill those mini sentries that the attacking engineer can't use because he has no loadout. Well, he has the stock.
I'm not seeing where the medic is.
Pimp and Dave actually decloaked on top of the engineer. Wow, like you gotta have some really loud comms if you don't hear the spy decloaking on top of you. But he didn't get the stab though. Didn't get the shoulder stab.
I'm still not seeing Blue's medic. Oh, there he is. He's finally coming out of spawn right now with the Uber. Interesting that he didn't follow the combo.
What we usually see is that they try to force Uber out of the defenders, and then they just bring the medic out. The medic just stays in spawn. Seems to be the dominant strategy. But the thing is, if that takes longer than 45 seconds, you might as well push with an Uber as soon as the gates open and just build another one.
Yeah, blue team pushing their Uber in through top right now. They're spamming out the sentry. It's looking like it's not going down yet. Yeah,
the Thunderson got really launched in the air there, and nice defense there. And they're still holding. Normally, with the teleporter thing, you would be teleported out of there, but they're holding this, and I think they can hold it for quite a while as well.
Yeah, blue just lost that push right there. They just kind of got spammed out of that little choke area. Right now, medic's actually getting lit on fire, but Heavy's going to clear out the pyro before he can get taken out on red.
So yeah,
you're seeing red lose a lot of players right now, actually. Like
yeah, but they do have the teleporter and they do have the engineer. The engineer did lose his dispenser though, so he really needs to build that ASAP. And they have the soldier here, getting immediately headshot as he pokes around the corner. Pimp and Dave also being behind enemy lines there. He's actually behind the spawn there. So we got Camel trying to attack a Heavy straight head on. That's not usually very wise as a pyro.
Watching Balkus Bauer right now. He's just watching the cart, keeping people off of it.
Yeah, they're doing a great job here. You know, barely misses the engine there. He sees the other sniper as well.
Yeah, both these
barely
snipers,
misses.
they're doing a good job. They're getting me picks that count, and I think on red, I mean, a lot of the picks that do count are the scout or the NG, because they're the ones that are, you know, just sitting on that cart.
Yeah, no, they've delayed. Look at the amount of time they've delayed this. Like, every second they delay this is good for them, you know? And, like, if having that sniper in the back can just prevent people from going and pushing the cart and not necessarily killing them, all you need to do is stall. You don't necessarily need to kill them. And it shows that, you know, quipe knows this. They're just like, well, we're not necessarily going to kill you, we're just going to make sure you don't push the cart.
Yeah, as long as they spam them off that cart, they know that they can't cap the objective. I mean, if they're not focused on it, because Uber forced right now, Spy was about to stab them. Blue's going into the yard, they took out the sentry, they took first point. Interesting. Looks like Med on red's gonna have about a 30% advantage.
Yeah, they had to use an Uber on that, and that Uber was nearly thwarted by the spy for quipe. So very nice there. Oh, they lose their Heavy though. Blue team should really take forward position as there's like really nothing. There's like a medic, sniper, and a soldier defending this second point here. And a nice double kill there from Thunderson.
Right now, Blue's pushing ahead, looking like they might not even give red team the lobby to set up in on second. Yeah, they're clearing them out of that. I mean, blue team already has this house, it's just a matter of pushing the cart ahead, and no one's on the... Oh, right, it's that train track that has to rotate.
Yeah, it's like the delay.
That always confuses me.
So, yeah,
I don't know why they have their soldier on the cart. There we go, he gets off of it right now.
Mako, for quipe, is putting his sentry is probably the easiest, or the hardest place to defend with a sentry on this map. It's just so easy to get the kill on that sentry. You can have like a dart to hit soldier from the roof or a sniper, or you can just spam it around the corner there. Have a soldier jumping in here and
yeah, soldier bombing it, he's getting wrecked. Demo though, spamming it out, sentry goes down, like, I mean, like you said, it's easily spammed out.
Yeah, and we have Pinks actually, the sniper moving up here.
Uber forced by blue, I think. Demo's going in, counter pop on red, just flashing it around. Uber's gonna wear off in a few seconds for each team, nothing was really done with those.
Yeah, and
although red team is down a lot of players, they're down 5 people, including the NG, I mean.
Yeah, but the cart haven't moved that far. Oh, Girardi on the sniper. No, the medic from the sniper. And, oh, bomb coming in here from the soldier. Oh!
So I just noticed the heavy got stunned. Is the scout running the Sandman on blue? That's interesting.
Yeah, that's.
I've never actually seen that run.
Yeah, like some scouts are just incredible and really annoying with. He's also running the cleaver as well. So yeah, he's absolutely doing that. So that's a nice little stun as well. And Pimp and Dave here decloaks behind the sniper, and the sniper actually hurt him. He's in Girardi, and he, like, if you're on fire or you're in urine, you don't need to cloak. They still see you, and you can't shoot. So, oh, but look at this! Equip isn't holding the upper lobby area, and that could be pretty fail for them unless they just killed the demo man who walked up there and then took the high ground.
Yeah, they correct that mistake. Demo's putting a sticky trap up there. But, I mean, Blue has rolled through these last 3 points in a few minutes. It's been like 2 minutes.
Lantec has 100% Uber. They have a small window they can do something. But they're just doing the European style, which is waiting and hopefully not dropping the Uber, as the Doctor has 100% as well. So it's going to be Uber versus Uber. And it's all coming down to the positioning they can get from this Uber. They can't really kill the enemy with this Uber, but they can gain a positional advantage. And that's like all you can hope for. Currently, the sentry is on the track on the middle here. What do you think of this position?
On the track on the middle? I don't agree with it, because, like, you can, after the cart hits that little track and it starts going straight, you can just sit behind the cart and push it over the sentry. It destroys the sentry.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you're reliant on having your teammates being able to push the cart. Oh, you have the team to check the cart while others are pushing it. But yeah, it's taking a lot of hits right now, and it's currently on auto fire. He's repairing. He will run out of metal. Eventually, he grabs some more metal, and yeah, the sentry still stays there. Interesting. The sentry can actually get shot from the right-hand door there, so they're really counting on their sniper bulk being able to shoot here. We're always going on a little flank on the side here. Last time a sniper did this, we saw a medic drop, but he does get spotted by the demo man. He's going to be repelled, and yeah, not going to happen.
Right now, Blue's really taking position. They have that dispenser right outside the door. They have tellies up. And I'm pretty sure their NG is running stock sentry. Yeah, he's setting a sentry up right outside. I mean, Blue is holding this ground, making sure that they don't let Red take it like they did on defense.
Pimpin' Dave actually gets some sort of stab on the engineer and actually stabs it and takes it on. I don't think the Pyro is running the Homewrecker, is he though? He actually saves the sentry. Wow, that sentry is really weak. Pimpin' Dave's just going to shoot it with his revolver, I think. Or he's not, he's just going to try and shoot the medic instead when the sentry is really weak. One shot can kill this sentry from anything.
Yeah, that sentry's really low.
Look,
it's on
still fire
and... It's on fire and everything. NG's back up though, so let's see if we can actually get to it. Yeah, he's running towards it right now and just hitting it furiously.
Oh, that's gotta suck so bad. Like, this is the European passiveness speaking right here. Like, and he, like, Pimpin' Dave only has 11 health as well, so...
Oh, Uber coming up from the top left lobby on Blue right now. They're spamming down on the sentry. Counter pop though, sentry's going down. And that was a nice place to see an Uber. They took a flank route and it worked. They took the sentry. Ubers were exchanged, and it's looking like they can just drop down from this lobby up here. Medic's actually getting spammed out. And if you look up into the lobby, there's an NG setting up a sentry up here. That is that's something.
Yeah, but this sentry can get easily taken away with the demo, who knows where it is. But yeah, nice sentry placement there. I like this forward position. He doesn't have many sentries, so he's just like, whatever, I'm just going to put it here.
Yeah,
stab coming in once again from Pimpin' Dave, taking out Mako and his sentry once again. So no static defense for the defenders right now. This would be the time to make a bit of a soft push, because you know the enemies won't have Uber, and you will have it. So I think they can go for one soft push, lose a couple of players, and then go in with the real push.
I think Lantec wants to hold. He knows he has a 50% advantage on the medic right now, but it's a question of if they're going to push in the second they... Oh, they're actually doing a soft push right now, pushing in with the combo. Heavy's taking out the soldier. They're just on bottom, and for some reason Red's still holding that upper lobby, even though they're pushing the cart right behind
Oh,
them.
Blue demo gets in position. Oh, this could be very painful for the defenders.
Heavy's running down Uber Forest right there. Very nice.
Yeah, very nice push from the Blues indeed. That soft push really working out for them, and just seeing that there wasn't really all that much defending, and then just kind of just deathfall all the way in. Girardi coming in here.
Run on the cart right there, but that's they overwhelmed him on Blue.
So yeah. So it looks like Premature Pills taking the first rounder from Equip.
Yeah, what do you think Premature Pills has actually been doing right in favor of Equip?
I think they just attacked. They were like, well, there's nothing here, let's just attack. And then they did, and then they won. So, I'm hoping to see a lot more aggression, because both teams have been very passive. They've kind of been reading the situations wrong. And I'm just hoping for general more aggression, because there's been a lot of downtime. They haven't made that many pushes, but most of their pushes have been successful, you know, considering the previous points as opposed to last. The last is just so hard to push. If we take a look at the scores here, the teams are actually shuffled, so you can't really see which teams are which. They're just switching teams right now. Because this is a best of 3. So currently 1 point for Equipe. If they win...
So waiting on someone to switch teams.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's... Yeah, it's the demo for Equipe that hasn't switched yet, so... Let's just find his camera and yell at him through the 90-second delay. I'm sure he will hear us in the future, which is actually the present. As we play Inception music. Brom.
Yeah, we just get to watch the sweet, sweet pre-game DM.
Yeah. So, of course, this is Blackout Gaming TV. I am High GPS. With me is Nexus. American caster, fairly talented, also fellow snipers. You got 2 snipers here on the camera, and we really don't like spies. Don't we? Those are
Nah.
Bloody useless, I think is a good quote for from the snipers.
Yeah. I don't believe that they serve their team any use. Why are they even in Highlander?
Like, you could just have another sniper, I think, would be good.
Yeah, I think you could just run a sniper with Girardi and Bushwalker. He does as much as a spy.
Yeah.
Give him an invis watch, he can figure out how to use it.
So I'm just trying to get some info on what's taking probably some 6 strat.
We're watching Lantec build up his Uber in spawn right now. This is of course pre-game, so whoever wins this wins the game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can clearly tell by the amount of enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, I mean, just listen to us. We are ecstatic to be casting this demo taunting. True sign that this is a serious competition.
Especially in the pregame. So
yeah, I mean the pregame, it's like it decides who wins.
What we haven't seen this game is a long hold on the second point here. Both rounds have been relatively short, and teams have just been rolling through here. But you can actually do a lot on the last point here if you get the proper positioning. But what do you think of the strategy of having the sentry like go down with the point, or teleporting it out of there on the first point?
I always feel like teleporting it out of there it's very dependent on the engineer, because there are a lot of less skilled engineers that at the first sign of danger will kind of teleport it out. And I've seen teams lose a lot of time when they decide to go with that strategy.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at first and second, that's the biggest gap between 2 points, and the NG has the most time to set up, on second after they lose first.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with the rotating track right there, it stalls the entire team.
Exactly. I think actually here, I remember our engineer did this a couple of seasons ago. He actually ran the Eureka effect on the first 2 points. What he would do is, as soon as the round started, he would just run it to the right here, out this exit, and just run back to the drop down and place a teleporter exit there. And then he would run to the regular spawn and just build the sentry and hold it for as long as he could. And instead of letting himself and the sentry die, he would just teleport out of there when they cap the point, because you get a new spawn, and then he would build an entrance. And then you would have like immediate teleport onto the second floor here from the new spawn, which worked out surprisingly well. So apparently I'm being told that Thunder is AFK.
Alright.
The demo man for Premature Pulse. So
do you mind if I take a quick break? I need to finish something up. It'll be a few seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, be right back.
I'll just keep you all entertained. So how was your day? Mine was fine. I woke up at 4 p.m. after sleeping 16 hours. And that was pretty much my day. In case you don't know who I am GPS. I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/HighGPS TF2, where you'll find all sorts of Team Fortress 2 guides and opinions and stuff like that. So that's me. Nexus, I don't know. He plays Sniper 2. He hasn't played it as long as me, but we definitely have a lot in common, because we like to shoot people in the head, obviously. So far this game, I think actually Premature Pills is going to take this 2-0. Because they just seem to be pushing a lot better. They seem to be reading the situations a lot better. Just overall seems to be a bit more solid. So finally Thunder shows some action. I think he is back right now. And oh yeah, unless that was like a Source TV command. So I'm getting information in my ear regarding this game, and this will be good. So yeah, we're starting soon, so that will be within 90 seconds here on Blackout Gaming TV. This Wireplay Division 2, Week 4, Season 10 of the 9 vs 9 League here. Premature Pills versus Equipe. Premature Pills being in the blue and Equipe being in the red. Welcome back to the studio. That was a long flight or swim, depending on how you transported yourself.
No, flying's too expensive. Just swim.
So, if you were to say like, who is the MVP of this game, like disregarding which team won, like who'd you say has done the best plays so far from what you've seen?
Honestly, I have not seen a lot from individual players. It's been more the team pushes that I've been watching this game. I think that's another thing that's more notable about European teams, is that a lot of the time it revolves around their teamwork, and they don't necessarily have a ton of people that I notice standing out from the team at large.
Yeah. One thing I was a bit, I'd say, disappointed with is Balk's positioning. He could have done so much more, but he was just always in the wrong place at the wrong time, even when they knew like the medic was somewhere. So I'm not sure. One thing, I'm not sure. You're a main sniper.
I am.
Yourself. If I say a sniper has a very scout-esque playstyle, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, some players say that, like, oh yeah, scout and sniper, they're very similar. And then I just go, no. They're very opposite.
Transfer maybe, but that's about it.
What I mean with a scout-esque style is that you have a very non-patient sniper. Like, you will always not stay in one spot for too long, and it will mostly try to do quick scopes, because scout players who play a lot of scout, they're usually used to being very fast and do damage very fast, so they wouldn't do the quick scopes. And I think he's kind of one of those. I haven't been on this cam too much, but I've seen some attempts at quick scopes and stuff like that. And it's kind of like hurting his team, because he isn't getting. As a sniper, it's not about how many kills you get, but you have to get the right pick at the right time. Same goes for spy. Like often we see in some games, like they have like the super MVP sniper, and he just kills a lot of players, but he doesn't kill the right players, and they still lose.
Because yeah, you do need to, as a sniper, make sure you're getting the right picks at the right times, and there are a lot of snipers that will be a little bit more flashy and just get a lot of picks, but it doesn't work. It doesn't really help the team as much. Yeah, like one example I remember from this was actually, like a good example, is Tvik, one of the really good, talented Swedish scouts and sniper players. He had the choice where he could kill either the demo, the heavy, or the medic. He had that choice. The medic had a full Uber, and he chose. Like, their team did not have an Uber, so he killed the medic. But that left the demo and the heavy alive, and the heavy and the demo killed 4 of their guys without a medic, because they didn't have the necessary power. And if he killed either the demo or the medic, they wouldn't have lost, most likely. They would just have an Uber, and they would just out-survived it and then pushed back at a last. So that was on the Granary. I think it was a final versus SNSD, so there's like small things like that, you know, you get the choice. So you have to pick the right one. It always is interesting when you get the choice. A lot of the time, if the medic has an Uber and it looks like he's going in for a pop, I like to kill the Uber target, because if he wastes an Uber with no target, I mean, that's 1 more minute than it would be if he was, say, respawning. Or 8 seconds, I guess, is the Uber length.
Yeah, because sometimes the benefit is not killing them, but hurting them. So they, you know, as long as they don't push the cart. But we have gone live. This is the second round here. With I'm on camera, GPS, and with me is Nexus, and we have Equipe on defense and Premature Pills on attack. So let's see. We are seeing fairly similar. The sentry is in a bit more middle position this time. No dispenser as of yet, but we all know if you go dispenser first, it speeds up how fast you get everything to level 3. No teleporter out of there, I think. There's actually a teleporter out of there, so he's looking to pick that up and leave. So that will be interesting to see. I think I'm
rejoining.
I'm actually going to be watching nobody at the moment. I will just be looking at the general positioning of the teams as they move out of this gate to see if there's like anyone who gets something done. And look, there's actually a sticky trap covering the soldier with a direct hit on the roof. That is something you don't see every day. That's some thought has gone into that. So if the enemy oh, here comes a soldier on the sticky trap, gets detonated and falls down, but he didn't take that too much damage of that. But that was a nice sticky trap. Very creative play here as we have Mizanimator 7 on top of this little crate here, and he hasn't been spotted yet. So I think he's going to go, he can actually pick who dies, and I think he's going to go for the medic when he decides to show up. Because at this point in time, killing it like any of the players who are out doesn't really matter because they just respawn. Here he is. It's going to be... well,
soldier bomb on the medic on he gets taken out. I was excited.
Oh, look at the demo. Oh, nice heavy work here with the demo and the heavy.
Medic going down as well for
with no target, like you mentioned. That is nice.
Yeah, red team's only 2 up right now. They lost that point surprisingly fast.
Yeah, an engineer just picked up the stuff and he just left. So let's see if the sentry is up, but he has no dispenser. However, the sentry does killed actually no one because that was a dead ringer fake.
Oh, okay.
So Pimp and Dave up here and start to zap here, and the medic should bring out the needle gun and kill that spy. But
sentry's getting set, but the spy went down, it looks like, and guess the world goes on. Blue team's actually trying to push this cart still, even though the red has a pretty good presence on the lobby. This is the first time we've actually seen a red team on Barn Blitz on this match get a solid hold on second, get the sentry up and everything.
Yeah, they have their power classes up here as well, and they have this little bit death ball of defense going on. So it'll be interesting to see how Equipe decides. No, yeah, how Equipe defends this as well as how the attackers Premature Pulse is going to take this, because they have they won't have an Uber advantage, but I don't think you will see a counter Uber unless they're feeling really aggressive, which I really doubt at this point.
Yeah. This point, when you get the sentry up and when you get the power classes and keep them there, this is a monster to push into. It's I mean, you go around the bend, the Uber gets a few seconds down because the sentry's just
oh, big stab here by Animator, taking down the Demo Man, and that's a very nice pick. Demo Man being so good at shooting up, and oh, look at this sticky trap on this little... Oh, the heavy doesn't peek out there, so that was that was really close though. Nice sticky. Okay, new favorite man on the match is definitely Anti, because he has some really creative sticky traps, I have to say. And we got Atsibum with the Righteous Bison here shooting those lasers. Also with the direct hits, so very interesting to say the least. Pimpin' Dave is in the back, but he has been spotted, and I think they know he's there, so even though after the dead ringing.
Looks like Uber's coming in from bottom on blue. They're spamming up into the sentry, though. It's getting it's still getting repaired, and blue's just pushing past the lobby.
Flank coming up here, and sentry gets taken out. Nice work, though. Nice flank work. Finishing off the engineer with a little extinguisher business as well.
Yeah, problem is blue team did not take the point with that. Oh, this is backwards. The red team's all the way back behind them. They're in lobby, and blue team's pushing up ahead. This is really weird to watch.
Yeah,
ooh, nice stab right there on red. Spy getting the heavy.
It's just a mess right now, and I think the only ones left are the scout. Well, it looks like red team is finally going to be able to pull out of there as they're all dead. And yeah, once again, we're seeing that players are really, really scattered. They're a bit all over the place here. We have a Pyro here. He's going to try and help his soldier buddy who's shooting the laser razors.
Yeah, spawns are finally back up, but during that push, you just saw the teams get really scattered. And again, Mako is using that sentry spot, and it just... Ooh, nice pick right there. Pink getting the drop on the medic.
Very nice pick and did. They have a level 1 sentry here, which is going to be really hard to hold here once again. We see this spot being really hard to hold, but I'm surprised he built the sentry here and not a last, but let's see if this works. Currently level 2. The Demo's coming in. Yeah, it lands a couple of stickies. Yeah, this is going to be tough. This is good. Look at the amount of blue present as opposed to the red.
And sentry goes down with the NG.
Yeah, so that's not good. If blue plays their card correctly, they also have an Uber, so they're looking very, very strong right now.
Or was that soldier that dropped the medic right there? Red's medic has just been going down. The doctor has not been able to build anything up. Blue taking that like 3rd point right there already. Yeah. This has been a fast game.
Yeah, this has been very fast, and Quipe are really putting out a...
Oh, Blue's popping it in already. They're taking the spawn area right now with a Demo and Pyro going in right there. This is interesting. Like, they're just taking all this ground and Blue's pushing the card in.
We actually have Wig gunning down Anti, the old man there. Doing some badass engineering.
Yeah, Red's trying to get a sentry up, but that's not going to work right there. Soldier jumping in, they're just taking him out, and Blue's pushing this card ahead.
Yeah, this looks like a round end here, as Vigil jumps up and actually he's going to shut down the sniper, which he does quite effortlessly.
Ooh, Blue
well.
Medic's Girardi'd, but he's still holding on to dear life, right? And he goes down. But that's GG right there. Or at least
5 minutes and
good
16
half.
seconds.
That was a fast Badwater, or Barn Blitz cap.
Yeah, that was very fast. That was half of what we saw last time. So yeah, very nice chain there. Like, I didn't really see what went on. They just kind of just went all the way through without too much trouble. So I guess the thing was that they killed more than they lost.
I feel like that hold on second, right after teams got scattered, Red was not able to get all their team in one place to get a solid hold somewhere, and they just kind of lost ground from there.
Yeah.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
So I'm watching a Pimpin' Day right now using the Cloak and Dagger, which we see most spies do on the first point here. So, yeah, they also have the Scout in the front. Any creative sticky traps? Actually, no. No sticky traps whatsoever that I've seen.
10 seconds.
Trying to see where they are.
I don't believe he's setting any up. I believe he's actually going to be holding back behind the yard with the combo.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Usually we see some form of sticky trap.
Yeah, it's usually good because then Blue has to, you know, sacrifice a player to get it out. I mean, it doesn't do much because of the respawns, but Soldier taking that little roof right there, he went down pretty easy though. Looks like I heard a medic scream. He didn't go down though.
Oh, but Lantac almost got stabbed. That was really close. And the spy actually forces the Uber there, so we're going to be seeing the Doctor moving out here. Yes, with his Soldier and Pyro friend. Or not. He's probably going to go with the demo. Look at the Heavy. He killed the sentries down as well. I completely missed that with the Uber Farce. And there's currently just a Blue Heavy occupying this first point here. And he's going to get pressured by the Scout here and actually gets taken out there by O'Neill's.
Yeah, Blue team, they're pushing in with the Uber now, but they're not going to get much done with it. The demo's trying to lay sticks on the Heavy, but they're just going to walk past him. They got nothing done with that Uber right there.
People are just dying left and right this game. So deathmatching for both players being fairly good. We have Doman just kind of hiding behind the cart while he's pushing it forward. Gets pressured by a Soldier and has to get out of there, and the Pyro comes to shut down the Soldier. The other Soldier comes in and kills that Soldier. So it's a bit of a lot of stuff going on here. The Sniper in the back also watching. Let's see, where is he? Pinks. I'm watching the Pinks cam. He's taking a lot of damage. Does he stay? Does he contest? He throws Girardi on to the medic and doesn't get him. But he got the entire combo in Girardi there, so too bad no one was around to capitalize on that.
Yeah, we're watching right now. Blue got onto that train track right there, and it has to turn around. Red team getting a solid hold. Oh, look at this sentry spot right here. That's, I have not seen that one before, actually.
Wait, okay, now I want to know where that sentry is. Where is the engineer?
Go right up into the top lobby where the sentry up. It's all the way, it's right left of it, actually. If you're looking from Red's perspective.
Yeah, we sometimes see that. Hopefully we'll catch them by surprise if they just run out and assume the sentry is where you're usually at. They can do a lot. Doctor having a full Uber, it's probably... Yeah, they're waiting for their demo man right now. They want to push this. Kind of need the demo man to push.
Oh, and she's moving a sentry again, bringing it back to the normal spot. He's been moving that sentry a lot. That's like the third time, I think.
Well, that's pretty good, you know. Keeping a stationary target not so stationary is actually pretty good.
I'm just surprised to see that the Blue team's been letting him move it this much. Normally an NG that's moving a sentry is really vulnerable.
Yeah, and keep in mind, if Premature Pills defends this, they win the game because they're currently up 1 point, so... I guess Quipe is really feeling the pressure right now. As we have Thundersync coming in. Are they actually going to go in with an Uber? Yes, they are on defense, actually. Counter-Ubering and pushing them back. It's pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, right now both teams, they're losing some players, but oh, Blue team actually going down about 3 right there. They were down 4 at one point. Heavy's moving in, but he's getting spammed out right there on Blue. Sniper's holding with the medic. This is interesting to watch. A lot of the teams are kind of scattered still.
Yeah, and if your team is scattered, that really favors the defenders here. We have Niels taking out those imba-broken sentries as a scout. Just by any point in time shooting it and letting it die. We also have Bit of a soldier duel going on here. VG coming out on top of that one. Defenders winning still. And yeah, the defenders are just looking so strong right now.
Soldier bombing right now on the medic. He's not going to get the pick, though, looks like. Whoa. Both teams, they're up players. They just don't want to push. Both teams are about to have Uber, and they're just waiting.
Yeah, like they're waiting and they're going in one at a time, which is not very good. Like look at the red blue heavy. He's all by himself. He kind of has his pyro friend with him.
Ooh, blue team got forced. I don't know if that was a force or what, but they're gonna be spamming down the center in that lobby. Medic's actually Ubering the NG so that he can stay up and keep his sentry up. That was interesting to watch. NG going in though. He's by the medic.
Yeah, Wig, he's like all over the place, man. He gets the medic pick. I think he's gonna get the medic pick.
He's still on the medic. Medic got the Uber saw though. I believe he did. Went down to Afterburn though. Interesting. It's good that he went down to Afterburn because he got that Uber saw on the NG right there. He would have had a nice advantage.
Yeah, and this is not looking good. I don't think it's possible. Is it possible to push the last 2 points with 35 sequence?
No, I don't believe so. It's actually the last 3 points.
So yeah, things are not looking good for Quipe, and I think this is pretty much GG at this point. They do cap the 3rd point, and now they have 20 seconds to push it all the way in the end. That isn't happening.
And they're 4 up.
And yeah, so game goes to Premature Pills, taking it 2-1, and that was a good game so far.
It was a good game. I feel like second round though, Quipe just kind of lost their confidence. They just
or maybe just Premature Pills got their confidence, like the other way around.
Or they got it. Like Premature Pills, I mean, they lost on that defense. Wait, what am I thinking of? Premature Pills rolled through offense on Barn Blitz, and then they defended well, correct?
Yes.
I'm not missing some. Okay. Then what I'm saying is correct.
So thank you guys for watching. I've been High GPS. With me has been Nexus. Nexus, any shoutouts you want to make?
Hey mom.
That's a good one. We will also be sure to check out the VODs on Blackout Gaming's YouTube and other casts and stuff like that. And thanks for watching. We will see you